Reclaim AI tutorial, how to use Reclaim AI for beginners. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with the amazing AI calendar called Reclaim. Now, this is a project by Dropbox, which allows you to build healthy habits, set up your tasks, make sure you're tracking your time, setting up your calendars in a really easy way. It boosts your productivity. It has been a great tool personally where I have been able to get everything done in due time with the Reclaim AI tool. So let's get started. To get started, simply head on over to Reclaim.ai and click on Get Started. Once you do that, you're going to proceed with their sign up. So you're going to have to agree and sign up with Google, or if you want to go and proceed with your Outlook connection, currently you have to join the waitlist. So I want to connect to Google, so I'm just going to proceed over here and choose my Google account. Once I do that, all I have to do is click on continue. And once I click on continue over here, we can proceed on to our next step, which is going to be our user onboarding. Now over here, we're going to click on continue to connect to our Google Calendar. I'm going to click on connect to work calendar and select my Google account once more, and then click on continue. Then I'm going to select all these permissions and then click on continue once more. And once I do that, we will have our second onboarding step, which is going to be to connect our account, where we're just going to click on continue. Then we're going to proceed with a couple of answers. And then after that, we're going to choose which particular features we want. So if we want smart meetings, calendar syncs, buffer time, scheduling links, and habits. I want all of these features, so I'm just going to proceed. Now, you have some habit templates available, such as lunch, morning catch-up, afternoon catch-up, and you can click on show more. So you can actually set up these habits, and there are several more that you can explore. Let's say for me, I have Monday to Friday, a 30-minute to 1 hour lunch. Then I also have let's say, update project timelines and milestone on the 28th day of every month. 1 hour to 1 hour 35 minutes. Then I also have to go with a evening. Let's say we're gonna go with these two habits, and I'm just gonna click on continue. Then you can set up your scheduling links. Now, this allows you to create your own booking link, and you want to set this accordingly to your business name or your consultancy name, your personal business name. So whatever is your business name, you just enter that over here if you want to set up a scheduling platform for your business or for yourself in your business. I'm just going to be adding Spencer because that's or let's say it's going to be Lily's Consultants. And then I'm going to click on continue. Once we do that, we can also auto schedule buffer time. So you can schedule a 15-minute break after meetings with video conference links, and you can customize the duration and display it later. You can also add travel time before events that have a location, and you can customize the duration as well. So I do like to add the decompression and travel time. The reason for that is it by default gives me 15 to 30 minutes blocked out in my calendar, which ensures that I am doing everything I need to within my day. Next up, you're going to click on continue, and you can copy things or events from your personal calendar. And I'm just going to skip this for now. And you can even create a team, but I'm just going to click on finish so I can proceed with my Reclaim AI calendar and productivity booster. And now it's creating some of our basic links and booking pages. And usually you would be paying separately for a booking tool, but with Reclaim, you have this AI tool that allows you to have all of these amazing features in one. Now, on the left, if you click on your planner, you're going to see a regular old calendar. And you can see it has scheduled in the habits, which are the actual lunches that we set up initially when we were onboarding. And you will even see your priorities and your tasks listed out over here. Then if we close this up like so, we can actually go back into our calendar. And what I'm going to do is I want my planner, and I'm going to go ahead, close the tour version of this. And once we have this, you can see you can scroll between different months like so, click on settings, and view as you or view as others as well. And you can choose how many days you want to view. So if you want to roll between days, if you want to roll between 7 days, 9 days, so on and so forth, like this, our lunches have been scheduled. And then if I scroll on to the next page, you guys can see my lunches have been scheduled or built as a habit. Then after that, in your settings tab, you can choose the start of your week, which is set up as Sunday by default. Then you also have flexible time bookings, which you can add. So this allows people to set up your flexible, your own meeting or designation times, which means that you are able to get a day where you have meetings according to the duration of the expected meeting. Next up, you also have priorities. So you can reclaim your schedule based upon what matters to you. You can set up priority levels, such as, critical. You can reprioritize everything. And then you have your priority manager from your calendar as well. You can also prioritize non-reclaimed events. And then you have pretty much a similar system for your tasks. Now we're just going to finish this basic section, and I'll show you guys how you can add a priority or remove one. We have a habit, and this is added as critical, high priority, and medium priority. Lunch is going to be in medium priority for us, and even as a habit, I want it to be in medium priority. Then, if I have any tasks I think are very important, I can add them into high priority. Below that, you have your stats, which include your own stats as well as your team breakdown, which allow you to manage the overall meetings, how much focus time you have, what is your work life balance, how many hours you worked outside of your normal working hours, how many hours you had in focus times, how many breaks did you have, and how much did you travel. Then you also have your tasks. I can just click on new task and I'll just enter my task name. Let's say this is going to be to clear out the work email. And then I can choose the duration. Let's say it's going to take me 30 minutes. I don't want to split this up. Or let's say it's taking me 1 hour with a minimum duration of 30 minutes and a maximum duration of 2 hours. This is going to be done in my working hours. You can choose your own working hours and your personal hours as well. And I want to do this on the schedule it after tomorrow. And the due date for this is, let's say, on the 5th. And then I can click on create. Now, what this does is that instead of having one specific time that you've blocked out for one task, you have the ability to manage your tasks around depending on what is important and what is due when. So if I go into priorities, you will see I have this added in high priority by default, which is to clear out the work email. Now, if I think it belongs in medium priority or critical, I can move them around like so. Then below that, you also have habits. So we have lunch and then project updates. You can click on new habit over here to add our own new habit, which is customized. However, if you're unsure, you can click on templates, and the AI tool will also detect certain habits within your calendar. So if they find you have a recurring meeting, if you have something that happens on a weekly basis, monthly basis, then it can detect it and then add it as a habit instead. You can go into all and explore some of the pre-built habits, including taking a walk, reading, product backlog review. So your habits can be things related to your personal life or things related to your work life. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to click on new habit and I'm going to add my daily walk. And the priority for this is critical, which means it's super important to me that I do this. And this is personal work. Then I can add notes or location and I can schedule this. So these are my personal hours, and you can edit these in your settings tab, but these are my personal hours and this is weekly. This is not going to be weekly, this is every day. And the ideal time for this is, let's say, 8 p.m. And you can see it's telling me that my ideal time does not work within the selected hours. And if I go into my hours, my personal time is set up to 8 to 6 p.m., which is actually going to be my working hours, which I'm going to add them. I'm going to click on duplicate and copy of personal hours, click on create, add this as a scheduling option for all of my different tasks, habits, scheduling links, or smart meetings. Then going back into my working hours, I'm going to open that. It's 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then my personal hours again are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, so I'm going to change the 6 p.m. to 4. Let's say we work from 8 to 4 a.m. No, 4 p.m. Click on copy to all. Then below that, we're going to make sure to save this and go into personal hours. And we're going to set this up from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then click on copy to all. Once I've done that, my hours have been updated. You can even click on custom hours. So if you are segregating your day based upon other things, you can also add them. If you have a second job, you can also add that in your second job hours. So you can make sure to reclaim your time. I'm going to click on save over here, and we can also add other reminders such as visibility, time defense, and other options. And now this has been scheduled for me. Below that, you also can add smart meetings, which means that this chooses a best time for your recurring meetings across anyone's schedule. So anyone that is using Reclaim is able to use this. And then you can proceed with your scheduling links and customize different types of bookings that people can set up with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.